guys, Erik Kyle here, publisher Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine. I'm excited to be talking today about the Milwaukee Boat Show. As a matter of fact, I'm here with Henry. Henry, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good, good, good. He's with a company called Showspan. They're the promoters of the Milwaukee and Grand Rapids Boat Show. And today we're going to be talking a little bit more about the Milwaukee show. So I'll turn you over to Henry so he can tell you a little bit more about what it is they're doing over there.
Yeah, it's boat show season, and we are geared up for probably the best season we've had in a number of years. You know, Milwaukee Boat Show is a 10-day show out at State Fair Park, West Dallas, right off of Interstate 94 on 84th Avenue. Everybody knows where the State Fair Park is in Wisconsin. This is Wisconsin's largest boat show. It's been established for many years, and when the expo hall got built, we've had the capability now of bringing much bigger boats. Okay. In the past, it was known kind of as a small boat show because it was in the smaller buildings at the State Fair Park.
Yeah.
But now we're really starting to light it up. We have got more Great Lakes boats, more larger boats joining all of our fishing boats and pontoons and runabouts. We've got Tierra yachts. The queen of the show is that 45 Candias cruisers that everybody's looking at. Yeah. Regal has got some gorgeous boats that got up to 42 feet coming in from Center Point Marine. We've got Cal Marine coming down from Sister Bay with Back Cove Sabre yachts, and of course all the Cobalts and Formula is back in there. Chaparral, Monterey. I mean, this is going to be just a glorious boat show this year.
One thing that I've noticed over the last, say, 6 months, Henry, is that interest rates are lower than they've ever been. And the time to buy a boat, since we're kind of eking our way out of the recession here a little bit, this is a really good time to come out to a show and find some pretty good deals.
Well, there's no better way to shop for a boat than at a boat show, at a major boat show. We have about 80 different brands of boats here. All the different makes are here. And the comfort, put your coat in the coat check and you can walk around here. Yeah. And instead of driving 50 miles back and forth countering questions from dealerships, you get to go across the aisle back and forth. They brought in the manufacturer's reps. The engine companies have their reps in here. You can ask all those detailed questions. And obviously, their pencils have been sharpened. I mean, they're competing across the aisle. This is the way to do it.
Boat show deals.
And the last few years, there's no doubt about it, the economy was very sluggish. And there's a lot of pent-up demand. And the manufacturers, I've seen more new introductions of boats and boating features in this last year. You pick up your magazine or any boating magazine, you're going to see more advertisements about new launches than we've seen for many, many years. And this is your opportunity to come down and shop aisle to aisle. And now it's January. You buy the boat now, you can have it by May and June to enjoy. What people are also finding out is the manufacturers have gotten smart. They don't just build and build and build. If you go out shopping for a boat in June or July, they're going to say, sorry, you're not going to get it to enjoy this summer. So this is kind of how the boating world works. The boat shows are where you can come and shop, get your best price, and get delivery for the springtime.
And it's not just about the boats that are there. I mean, this is kind of a lifestyle thing for us as well. There's lots of different kinds of exhibitors there, and it's a good destination in the middle of the winter.
There's no doubt. This is about the boating lifestyle, and you get it in the upper Midwest, around the Great Lakes, not just because of the big water, but all the inland lakes as well, and the rivers and the reservoirs. This is part of our life in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan. Being a boater is an identity. Some people are fishermen too, of course, or they're wakeboarders, but just loving to be on the water. I mean, there's something serene about it. I mean, people that are listening to this know what I'm talking about. If you're not a boater, you might not understand, but if you're a boater, you get it. You're a boater. And this is a way in January to come on down. You might not think that you need a new boat, but come and check out all the other things that we have going on here. We have antique and classic boat displays, remote control boat displays, all the accessories. Here in this show this year, Cedar Lake Sales has got a big marine electronics display. Tinus Marine comes in with a pro shop for wakeboard equipment and ski equipment, and they have their pros that come in, their pro staff people that can talk about the new wakeboarding equipment. Scuttlebutt has a tubers truckload sale, working with HO Sports. They're going to inflate every tube that they make, guaranteed, put it on the floor that you can see it. It'll be the sharpest price of the year, and they'll pay the freight to your house. So the tubers truckload sale is there. So whether you're a tuber, a wakeboarder, or a fisherman, MW has fishing seminars both weekends on all the different species, muskie, walleye, bass, salmon, steelhead, and so forth. So there's fishing seminars. This is all about the boating lifestyle here at the Milwaukee Boat Show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, tell us exactly when the show is so that anybody that's watching this will know when it is, what the hours are, and we'll just go from there.
Well, we open up on Friday, that's January 18th. Go that weekend, of course, all through the next week. I might say on Tuesday, Twiggy will join us. We couldn't get her for the first weekend. She's gotten too famous for us now. But on the second Tuesday through the second weekend, through the 27th, the show is open. Twiggy's with us on the second weekend. But on the weekends of the fishing seminars and all the other accessories, the boats, all the different kinds, will be here at State Fair Park. Once again, it's right just south of Interstate 94, West Dallas, directly west of downtown Milwaukee.
You know, Henry, there's a couple things that I wanted to talk to you about when it comes to boat shows nowadays, because I grew up in the boating lifestyle. My grandfather had a boat, taught my dad about boating, taught me about boating, and today's boats are a lot different than what they were in my dad's generation. And maybe if we can talk a little bit about some of the features some of these boats have that probably not a lot of our viewers and readers know about, and when they come out to the show they can see.
Well, there's a lot of boaters out there that you enjoy your boat, and boats will last. They'll stay underneath you for 20, 30 years. You talk about boats 50, 60 years ago? Boats of 15 years ago. Think about the advancements that we've had with our cell phones that happen every 6 months, computers and everything else. Well, that's happened with the boats.
Yeah.
Whether it's the power systems or the hull designs, but even more important, the creature comforts. Take a look at pontoon boats. It's not your grandfather's pontoon boat anymore.
Right.
I mean, they are your living room and sometimes your kitchen.
I've seen
moving across the water.
I've seen a head on those boats. I've seen they've got inboards on some of those pontoon boats.
Well,
it's amazing.
the third sponson in the middle, of course.
Yeah.
They stagger that a little bit in front, and often it's larger, and it simulates, in marine technology, almost like a triangle, like a regular hull design for breaking through the water.
Right.
The first time that you're sitting out on the lake and you see a pontoon boat go by at 55 miles an hour, that's like being passed by a bicycle on the interstate.
Right.
That's not natural.
Right.
But it's happening, and they are beautiful boats. They're 250 horses on a pontoon boat. You can ski and you can wakeboard behind it.
Well,
but the creature comforts is what really attracts people.
Yeah, and some of the creature comforts that you have in different style of boating, like fishing boats, the LED lighting, the huge engines that are on there, the bait wells, all those different things that we really didn't have in the old Lyman's when I was growing up.
Right. I mean, I got a new runabout a few years ago, and my wife just loves it. There's so many different features. The dry storage, the bolster seats. You can stand up at the helm or put your butt on it. What a great design that is. The recessing cleats, the built-in coolers, the more storage area, the wakeboard rack systems, the towers for wakeboards. You get into the inboards, the wakeboarding boats. You've got, expanded swim platforms that will lower down into the water, which is great for getting you into the boat. But a lot of people are telling me it's great for getting your dog into the boat.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a lot of people. There's so many different ways you're using the boat. You get out there with your family and you're living in it. The drink holders. I mean, it's like our cars. I mean, you spend so much more time in it. You want the creature comforts, and they're there. Lighting systems, docking systems, and at the boat shows, it also gets into the docks and the lifts and the hydraulic systems and so on.
Sure.
So anybody that hasn't been in a boat in the last 10 years needs to come and check it out. You do yourself a real favor. You could have a lot more of a relaxing time, a lot more reliable time, a lot faster time.
Yeah.
but just relaxing on the water.
A lot more enjoyable in general. I know that the marine electronics have taken an unbelievable and very remarkable, similar to cell phones, improvement for the better. Waterproof sound systems, all the kinds of things that offer the creature comforts for safety as well. The inflatable life vests, so you don't have to wear the big cumbersome thing. The advancements with what we can put on our little kids instead of the big cumbersome type life vest, things like that. That all lends to having a much more enjoyable time out on the water, and that's all available to see at the boat show and test it out as well.
That's right. We have 25 different dealers at the Milwaukee Boat Show, and about that many in Grand Rapids this year as well. And they also will bring in their wakeboard shops, their pro shops, marine electronics are there, all the accessories. So there's so much technological advancements in the boat shows that even if you don't think you're shopping for a new boat, you ought to get down there and check them out.
Sure. Any other features about the show that you care to mention? I know there's a submarine out there, some of those kind of things. Can you mention some of that stuff?
Well, we always gather up a lot of different friends. There's a group, you mentioned the submarine. Gary Walters, who used to be the national marketing director for Yamaha Outboards, and now in his retirement, he also was a U.S. Navy submariner on nuclear subs. And they put together a fundraising campaign for the children's hospitals. And so they bring in this submarine that's a mock-up of a scaled down nuclear sub.
Sure.
Gary's always fun to visit with. You can talk with those guys. We tried to get, you know how big those things are?
Yes,
They're like 2 or 3 football fields long for a submarine. No, it's interesting talking to Gary. That's why I know that. So, yeah, you can meet an awful lot of people. The U.S. Power Squadron's there, the Coast Guard is there. People that talk about lakefront property have booths there. All the financing people, people from the marinas across Wisconsin are there. It is, the full-blown boating lifestyle. This is how you celebrate it in the middle of winter.
Gadgets and gadgets as well. People that are selling little products and services to enhance your boating lifestyle.
That's right. It's all there.
Good. So, Henry, I want to thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Make sure that you make it out to the Milwaukee Boat Show. And again, the dates are January
18th to the 27th.
18th to the 27th. Thanks so much for joining us, you guys. We'll look forward to seeing you at the show. And be sure to see some of the videos below this, because we're going to be offering a virtual boat show opportunity for you. So you can actually check out some of the people that are going to be exhibiting at this show right here on this website. Thanks so much and enjoy your day.